Okay, okay. Hello. Josie, what are you doing? What are you doing? You silly boy. All right. Hold on. Let me turn the Nike stuff off. Hello. Oh shoot. Hold on. Somebody wants to say hello. You want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Hello, Aziz. I'm at work. Just came by to say hi. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Aziz. You as well. It is 8:00 p.m. here in the Pacific Northwest. And somebody wants to say hello. Come here. Come say hi to Aziz. Come here. Come here. I think Sosie's not feeling well. I'm a little concerned. He took all day to eat his breakfast. Like, dogs, they eat. He eats. He's 130 pounds. But I don't know. I mean, he's kind of acting. Hi, Lexi. Hi, sweetheart. I don't know. He's just not acting like himself, I don't know. I mean, I guess dogs get under the weather. And I took a picture of his poop. I took him on his WALK before I went to work today. And he poops. He poops twice. Usually I'm carrying these bags of shit. And it makes me so mad because we'll be walking along and he starts sniffing something and it's another dog's pile of shit that somebody didn't clean up. I get so angry about that. So anyways, and I'm wondering, they can get sick that way too, So he had a lot of green in a lot of grass. And when dogs have upset stomachs, they eat grass. It's supposed to make it feel better. My son did say he gave him some meat the other day. So I'm wondering, what are you doing, honey? What are you doing? He's gone. What are you doing? Did you bite your tongue? Did you bite your tongue? Here, take your mind off it. Come here. Come here. Are you okay? Oh, I got his thing. Come here. Come here. He finally ate, but, I just worry. I don't want him to be sicky. I don't want my baby boy to be sicky. Come here, honey. Come here. It could be an ear thing or whatever. So we have lots of different things we could talk about tonight. We could talk about a little drama. We could talk about, I really want to, I'm so pissed at myself that I forgot when the opening statements were for the Jacqueline and Trezell West case. What? See, now he's hanging here. Look. Hi. Say hi. Hi, baby. I love you. I think, does anyone have any experience with sick dogs? I've never had a sick dog. Are you okay? Come kiss. Come kiss. Okay, thank you. Kissies. Oh, I got some kissies. He's about the only one that I get kisses from, huh? You're the only one I get kisses from, you handsome little guy. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm a worrywart. I was the same way with my kids, So let me put my glasses on so I can read the comments. I'm going to share with you guys, one of my customers today propositioned me, wink, wink, no, I'm just kidding, to do something amazing. I'm really honored and I'm surprised, but word salad, hi. You like the Adidas threads? Hello. What do you guys think? Do you think he's okay? I don't know. He's just, how how your dogs. I don't know. Maybe his ears are bugging him. I don't know. This piece of hair right here is driving me nuts. I did put on some of that. I have been using that shampoo that, what's that shampoo I was telling you guys about? Apple cider vinegar shampoo. And I think it's actually filling in those thinning spots. So I think that's what this is. I think it was starting to thin and now it's not. So before I go out and pay big bucks to get my nails done, I decided to just get some. They're the press-on ones. I know these aren't going to last me, but I just kind of wanted to see how it felt again to have nails, because I have a tendency after I get them done to pull them off with my teeth. So I'm thinking maybe these $10 ones will kind of curb that, desire to go get artificial ones put on, because the artificial ones really trash my nails too. I don't have healthy nails as it is. So that's why I've been taking the hair, skin, and nails gummies and hoping that it would help. So you guys all remember the Orrin and Orson West case, right? The two boys in California that went missing, right? You guys remember that? I might end up changing my pants, you guys, because they're, I've been in jeans all day and they're kind of uncomfortable. I might put on some leggings, but raise your hand if you remember the Orrin and Orson West case. The two boys from Southern California that went missing. It's been quite a while, and that's why I totally, Lexi remembers, okay. It's been so long that I totally spaced, hey, they're going to have a trial coming up. Well, opening statements were the other day. Shoot, I did a video this morning, you guys, while I was getting ready for work for you, and I haven't posted it yet. So I talked about that case briefly, but I do want to follow the trial. So I got to figure out a way. I'm sitting in a different area doing this live tonight. I think I've only sat over here once, but I love this chair of mine I got. I don't know if you can see it. It's like tufted right here. And then it's got the little, I don't know if you can see it, but hold on. Can you see it? It's got the studs down here. I love this chair. I love chairs for some reason. So, and I have my candle here. This is a candle that Moxie sent. I love it. It's Country Orchard. And I've got candles that Nanny Love has sent. I've got the one that Lady K has sent. And as you can see, I use them quite frequently. I do love candles. So, what are you guys up to? There's a lot of drama going on YouTube, you guys. A lot of drama going on YouTube with Molly Golightly, with Bullhorn Betty, with, and all that, true crime, drama, tragedy pimping stuff. Molly having a strike on her channel. People are really trying to get her channel gone. And YouTube has changed some of the rules. They've updated the rules, and you can't. Here's the thing, like, people are so focused on bullying each other. So when you come on here and talk about God and talk about how your life's so fulfilled and how, you're not the same person you used to be, and you're so sorry that you were so mean to people, and you're crying and you're, sharing that you've had such a wonderful eye-opening experience. This has been said many times. And then that same day, you go home and do another stream and you're bashing the hell out of somebody. Girl, that's why nobody takes you serious. People can't say, well, that's not me. That's not who I am, as they're bashing somebody. It is absolutely you. Nobody's making you do that, right? Nobody's holding a gun to your head saying you need to fight with people on the internet. Nobody. So it just drives me nuts when people say, well, that's not who I am. That's not really me. Or so-and-so made me do it. Or so-and-so drove me to do it. When are people going to start taking accountability for themselves? When? Admit it that you are part of the problem, but people are just so prideful that they can't, and they won't take any accountability, any responsibility. Hence, that's why no change will come. The change that you claim and that you want to try to push people to believe that is happening internally is all a facade. It's all on the surface. The real change will happen when you take accountability for your actions and quit blaming everybody else. If you can't admit your own wrongdoings and without there being a but they made me do it. No, we're all grown adults. Everybody has the choice to make their own decisions. So, yeah, it's funny. I had this channel on briefly, and like I didn't say a name. I didn't say who it was, nothing like that. And my son was like, Mom, if you acted that way, I would be humiliated. I would disown you. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, how old is that person? And he's like, why would you listen to her? I'm like, I know. But again, drama pulls us in, doesn't it? I can admit that. Nobody's forcing me to watch the drama. Nobody's forcing me to talk about it. That's my own choice. I've made the choice and I own up to it. And I'm really trying to break it. I don't like it. So that's that. I have my magic 8 ball here, guys. If anybody has a question they would like me to ask our magic 8 ball, put it in the chat and I will do that for you. Hi, Coachisms. Hello, gorgeous. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. I've been live a few times. Haven't seen you. Nice to see you. So, and another thing, what is the point after so many years of going after your ex? I don't get it. You're good? Good. I don't know if you know Coachisms. I haven't seen you in the last couple streams. So thank you guys for the thumbs up. If you can, it's free. If you would like to give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Only if you like the stream. Don't give a thumbs up if you don't like the stream. Hi, Antoine. I'm trying. I worked today. I'll tell you about my proposition in a minute. But it's like I'm having, I got to change these pants. These are kind of, I've been in them all day. It's time to take my pants off. Hold on. I just want to be comfortable. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, there's no mirror behind me. I just have to make sure. I don't want anybody like peeking, watching me undress. You know what I'm saying? Because what kind of mother would I be to be undressing online and showing my ass on the internet? I don't know. Sosa, you're not supposed to see Grandma changing. You can't watch Grandma change. What are you doing? Go see Daddy. Go see Daddy, baby. Go see Daddy. What's up? Go see Daddy. Hey, move, baby. I gotta put on these pants. Hold on a second. You guys all chat with each other? Oh, yeah. This gal said, I went into this gal's chat. I'm not going to say her name, but she's like, get her out of here. She's one of the ones that says, that I copy everything she does. Well, she does. I mean, I can't tell you how many times there's been one day that I say something, do something, show something, and within 2 3 days, two or three streams, she's doing the same thing. All of a sudden now, I've been talking about my arthritis. Now she's all of a sudden got arthritis. I mean, it's just so many things. It's just there's been so many things I started a list a while ago. Watch out, baby. Hold on. It's like, girl, it's okay. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Go see daddy. Then go pee. Go see daddy. Okay, let grandma go party in private, okay? Let me go pee, please. Watch out. Watch out. Baby, watch out. Oh, oh. Oh my goodness, you're crazy. Watch out. Watch out, babe. Oh my gosh, this is close enough. Go get your toy. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, oh no. Oh no, Susie. Go get it. Ready? Go get it. Go get it. Go get your toy. Go get your toy, Bubba's. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I had to change and I had to go potty and I had to wash my hands. So, oh yeah, and also by the way, yeah, black lipstick pretty much does not look good on a 45-year-old. I mean, sometimes you just can't tell these people's ages, right? I'm not trying to be rude, but I have this, I had this kit, this was a pretty cool one. It opens to the side like that. Then you fill it. But for some reason, this isn't reading the batteries. It's saying no coil. That's right. It's saying no coil detected. Hi, John. How are you? Hello, hello. Hey, guys. I'm just going to put this up here. So in case anybody is feeling generous this evening, and you would like to send a little love for some Red Bulls or, whatever, gas or whatever, it always goes, it goes to a good cause always. Or my $10 nails. So these would cost about $50 if I went to the nail salon. And I always get, when I go get my nails done, I always get this one different, I always get all of these the same, and then the one pinky, this finger is called different. Good. John, are you still streaming? I haven't been on YouTube much. I have more lately in the last week, but prior to that, I'm just working, like I said, 7 days a week. So, okay. I'm going to share with you what I was propositioned today. And I'm going to tell you guys, I don't take it for granted. And I'm honored because, listen, I don't think there's anything special about me. I mean, there is, but there's not. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a good person. I know I've helped a lot of people. I know I love people. I know that others come before myself. I know I love God. I mean, I know that. When it comes to my story, my testimony, oh, you haven't been around either, John? You took a break? Lady K took a break also. I thought, I didn't know. I thought maybe she just didn't like us anymore, but she said she just took a break from YouTube. But it was so nice to see her in the chat last night. So, well, thank you for being in here, John. I appreciate all you guys hanging out here. I know we have a little channel. I have a little channel here, and I'm good with that. I love it. Hi, Native. How are you? Gorgeous. Oh, I've gotten two gorgeouses today. So one of my customers today asked me, and you guys, I literally almost cried. I'm not going to lie and say I cried because I didn't, but I almost did. She has told me her kind of life story. I've shared my trials that I've gone through in life. And I've shared with her that I was dependent on opiates. I've shared with her about my childhood. We've gotten close. We became somewhat friends, I would say. I've shared with, she knows about my divorce. She knows about how tumultuous mine and my mother's relationship has been all my life. She knows about my brother, my sister being a drug addict, that stuff. She asked me if I would speak at something she does. She runs something, and she asked me if I would speak at this thing that she's doing. And it's a big thing, you guys. It's not just like 10 people or something. I'm doing all right, Native. Thank you for asking. Life is what it is. Every day is a challenge. Every day is not every day, but some days are a battle. It's Satan is running rampant on this earth right now, you guys. Satan is trying to devour us all. I'm not going to get into all that, but I see it every day. Satan is alive and real, but you know who else is? My Lord. My Lord can take Satan down with a so easy. If God wanted to right now take Satan out, he could. But God has a plan. There's a purpose for everybody. So anyways, she asked me to speak and share my testimony with this big group of people. And I'm like, of course, I said yes. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, you guys may not believe me or know this, but I am very shy. I am, especially when all the focus is on me, like in a room, like in real life. I don't know. I get anxiety pretty bad. And so, I don't want to let her down. She asked me, and I feel honored that she asked me. But at the same time, I'm like, can you do this, Bella? Can you stand up in front of hundreds of people? And then I start thinking, well, I know if I go into my testimony, if I go into the things that have happened in my life, the things I have been through, I know I'm going to cry. I will cry just because there's a lot of sadness to it. And I'm like, oh, do I want to stand up there and cry in front of everybody? So I need to, yes, Mark, today was a good day. Today was a good day. So, and then I'm thinking, who am I? Who am I that anybody's going to want to hear little old me, my testimony? I'm one person. I'm one 54-year-old divorcee who's going to be a grandma, woo, 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 and who's been through hell and back, yes, but I'm thinking, who wants to hear my story? And listen, I'm not patting myself on the back at all. I'm not. I'm just saying she, as well as my counselor, as well as my therapist that I went to before, all three of them have said they cannot believe that I turned out the way I did, considering how my life was growing up, how it was as a teenager, how it was into my early 20s. And, they say, they've said, you should be, just from, what do you call it? Statistics or whatever. You should be on the streets, drugged out, and selling your body. I mean, that's what they think that somebody who's been through what I've been through would end up. But I always say, no. You know why? Because he has been with me the entire time. God has never failed me. Has Satan overtaken some people and they've done some horrific acts? Yes. But God got me through it. And I can't imagine not having faith in God. I can't imagine it. I don't know where I would be if I didn't have that faith in God. And I'm not putting anybody down who doesn't. But for me personally, I feel like my life would be so dark and sad and cold. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sad sometimes, definitely. Native, right? Amen. God's there. God sees it all. God knows everything that's going to happen. And, my therapist, my counselor, my addiction counselor, they're all right. They are all right because, yep, same here, Mark says, amen. God, oh, he's snoring out there. God is watching over all of us. Yes, God is watching us from a distance. Bette Midler. So what was I saying? I'm trying to stay focused, you guys, okay? Oh yeah, they're right, considering the things that have happened. I could be out, but there's people who have been through worse than me. You know what I'm saying? There's people who have gone through worse. It's hard to imagine, but there are. Look at these kids that get found in cages. Look at these kids that, one thing I get triggered about, you guys, is when I'm out, say at the grocery store, at the cell phone store, whatever, when I'm out running errands, doing things, and I see parents with kids that you can just tell those kids are unkept. You can tell that the parents have no patience with these kids. You can tell that these kids don't get hugged. You can tell. And then I think back and I remember my mother's friends saying to me, we would adopt you. All of her friends wanted to adopt me. They wanted to take me and to live with them. And they always said, you deserve so much better. And I think of those kids and I picture me being little. And then I wonder why back then nobody got involved. They knew. That just proves how strong and true. Thank you, Native. I appreciate that. We are all strong. We all have the strength to get through what life throws at us. Look at my BFF. Her husband's passed just last night. No, it was the night before. And I can't imagine. She will get through it, but it probably doesn't feel like it. right now. But so I started thinking, I'm like, can I do this? Can I stand up there and give my testimony in front of hundreds of people? And then I'm like, you know what? Somebody asked me to do this, right? I'm going to do it. It's not about me. For some reason, she feels that me sharing my story will help people. So I'm going to do it. I'm taking me out of the equation. It's not about me per se. It's about my experiences. It's about those things. But it's, who am I to say no to that? Who am I to say, oh, no, sorry, you can't? No. This woman is amazing. She's a wonderful woman. And she's, she's pretty high up there. So for her to ask me something like that, it's very humbling, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate the support, you guys. I appreciate the encouragements. A lot's going on right now. A lot is going on. My daughter getting married here in a couple months. She's having a baby, just so many things. My divorce is final, just a lot going on. Yeah, Mark, somebody pretty important. I don't want to say important, but she runs something pretty big. And she asked me if I would share my testimony at this thing they're having. And, I thought at first, I'm like, oh, it's probably only going to be 10, 20 people. I can probably do that, and then I dared ask the question. I'm like, sure, John, I have to be busy. I cannot, if I'm sitting, like, if I wasn't talking to you guys right now, there's no way I could just sit here. I would have to be doing something. Even reading. I love reading. I have so many books. You guys know I've shared all the books that I have. No, there's no pay. There's no pay. I know you're joking, Mark. But so I dared ask the question. I'm like, yeah, I think I can do that. I'm going to pray over it. I mean, God will be there with me. I said, how many people do you think is going to be there? And I said, what, like 10, 20? I tried to put that in her head, like a small group. And she's like, she started laughing at me. She's like, no, honey, no. She goes, a little bit more than that. And I'm like, I guess it doesn't matter. She goes, well, I should probably tell you just so you can, be prepared. And I'm like, okay, hit me with it. She goes, there's probably going to be a couple hundred people there. And I'm like, a couple hundred? She said men and women. I'm like, oh my gosh. And there's probably going to be some, teenagers maybe, with their parents possibly. I'm not sure. Oh, Native, their press on. I think you came in a little bit late, but I've been contemplating getting my nails done, paying the money to, go get them done. I have a design I want to get for Easter and stuff. And plus it's pretty, it's been sunny out. So, but then I'm like, whenever I get those done, I just end up popping them off, I bite them all off and then it trashes my nails underneath. So I'm like, maybe I should just purchase some cheap ones. And hi, Brenda. I thought maybe I should just purchase some cheap ones. And if they'll stay on for a few days, maybe that'll get me past the wanting to get nails. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Nails are a lot of upkeep. And, how busy I am and all the work I do. It's these will pop off at work, I guarantee you, tomorrow. And the other ones won't, which is nice. But I don't know. How are you guys? Did you have a good day? Did you guys have a good day today? You guys, everyone put in the chat what you did today. Share with me what you guys did today. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. From a distance, here comes Sosa. Sosie, what, buddy? What do you want? What do you want? You want to get up? You want to come up? You can't fit through there, honey. Come up here. Can you hear him panting? Mine was good, just worked as always. I know, Native. See, it's, oh, yeah, hold on. Also, I didn't know your daughter was getting married too. Yeah, in June. Native, come say hi to Native. Come say hi to everybody. He said hi earlier, but who's that? Who is that? Say hi. Say hi. Are you handsome boy? Are you handsome? I love you. I love you. Lay down. Lay down. What are you looking for? Oh, he smells something. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? Hold on. Hold on. What is that? What are you sniffing, baby? You smell something good? You smell something good? Sent my wife to Florida for a week today. Nice, Robert. Yes, Mark, the cool thing is, okay, John. Absolutely. John, do you live in my state or no? Robert, you're so lucky. You have like a week freedom. Florida. I want to go to Florida. So Mark, yes, great son-in-law. If you guys remember back almost 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, I introduced my daughter's fiance to my daughter. Native says, Robert, can you send me too? I want to go. I keep telling you guys, my hair is pissing me off. I keep telling you guys that I want to. Oh, you're from out of the country. Okay. Oh, okay. Congrats to your daughter. What part of June? I think she said June 8th. I'm not sure because they changed it from May to June. So I think she said June 8th, I think. It's going to be a small wedding. It's not going to be fancy. She doesn't want anything fancy. It's just going to be like close friends and family. And it's her dad has a friend who's got a place that he's going to rent it out to her for the wedding. And it's going to be pretty simple. But anyways, yeah, I introduced them. I used to work with her fiance. And, so I got to talking to him quite a bit. And thank you, Brenda. So Brenda, the baby, my grandbaby, is supposed to be born in October, which is my birthday month. But it's supposed to be born in later October. So she still doesn't know if it's a boy or a girl. She's going to find out, she said, and she's going to find out in April. So what was I just going to say? Oh, yeah. So I got to talking to him. Yes, John. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. No, I'm not getting married again. Especially not now. Not for a long time. I don't know. I just feel like I have too much to work on to be getting into any kind of a serious relationship with anybody. I mean, even if I met somebody tomorrow, I have too much that I need to work on internally and financially. I want to be self-sufficient 100%. Grandma Bella, yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to hold that bundle of joy. And then my daughter will, how we say, just wait till you have kids. Then they start finding shit out. No, just kidding. But she's so adorable. She was here last night. We had dinner together and watched a movie. We watched that Cabin in the Woods, is it called? Something like that. It was really cheesy. It was really kind of dumb, but we watched it all the way through. And about halfway through the movie, she came up and put her head on my leg, and I brushed her hair with my hand. It was so nice. It was like, that's going to be 3 generations when she has a baby, 3 generations of us together. It's like, what a beautiful thing, right? Isn't that such a beautiful thing? And we have such a small family, we really do. My mom disowned all of her family. So we didn't grow up with grandmas, grandpas, cousins, aunts, uncles, none of it. My grandma did come and stay up here with us for a short time. She was an alcoholic, and my mom was looking for a house for us to rent back then. And she and all the other kids went and stayed at our friend's house, who had a mansion, right? The beautiful waterfront out front. They had a daughter that I was really good friends with. That's how my mom met the mother. I went to school with her. Anyways, my mom pawned me off on my grandmother. I didn't even know my grandmother, and she was a drunk. So here I was, away from my whole family, with my grandma, and my mom's friend would come over to my grandma's little basement apartment and bring me color books and color crayons and puzzles. My mom didn't even come to see me. That was so depressing. I mean, that was traumatic for me to live with my grandma for a while, especially when the whole rest of the family was together. My son's doing good. He's here. He's living with me right now. That's right, Native. That's right. And I want a Christian man. I do. I want a man that is, they are somebody who has values and morals, and they stand behind what they believe in. And I don't know, I still want a protector, I still want someone who's protective, not controlling, not like that, but somebody who's a man, who's protective over the things they love and care about. And I don't know, I don't know these days, you guys. There's not a lot out there, it seems, anymore. The world's changing, and it's like people don't know how to date anymore. They don't know how to communicate. Everybody's got to walk on eggshells and don't want to hurt people's feelings. It's like, I think I'm good by myself. So I want to be self-sufficient, I don't want to be rich. I don't need to be rich, I would say. I want to be comfortable. I'm not a materialistic person. I'm pretty happy with the basic things. I would like to have some extra money, in the bank in case of an emergency, something happens with my car, or so whatever. But in these times right now, it's difficult to save anything with the prices of everything, I don't want to sleep with the enemy. I still got Sosie. Yeah. Sosie's my man. No, I'm just kidding. Do you guys remember what Leticia used to say? Remember Leticia? admitted in front of thousands of people on her channel that she molested dogs. Yikes. Oh, that's sick. That is absolutely disgusting. How can you do that to an animal? So anyways, when you hit a certain age, I would say 30, especially if you have kids, you're a mom, you've been a wife. I feel, yes, disgusting, Native. She is disgusting. She's like, oh, so what? You guys probably all have done it. It's like, no, no. And you put yourself out on the internet or what, OnlyFans or some of these, not OnlyFans, but some of the sites. She's probably the one who call you cross-eyes. No, she's in jail right now. Yeah, Native, she's still in jail. No, I think I know who it was, Mark, believe me. So why do these women, I just want to know, why these women, are they that starved for attention when they come on the internet and do the things they do, like awful, ugly things to people, and then, sexually the way they behave, they're not thinking of anybody else. I mean, and people wonder why they get accused of being attention seekers and, narcissists and this and that. It's like, do you not care if your kids' friends see you behaving like that? Your grandkids, maybe? In April. It's probably not going to, we're not going to be able to see it, right, Brenda? But, I think, and I'm saying this for myself as well, I think if we all focused on our own walk in life, the internet would be such a better place. But then you've got the flip side of things. The people that put themselves out on the internet like that want to be seen, that want people, they want the shock factor. That's why they do it, right? But then you have an opinion on it, then you're obsessed, or then you're jealous, or whatever. It's like, oh my gosh. I think some people should not have access to the internet. That's my opinion. Some people should definitely not have access to the internet. Not everybody should be on the internet, period. If you can't be on the internet responsibly, you shouldn't be able to be on social media. You hope she is punished. Brenda, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, just because you can go online doesn't mean you should, right? Especially if one part of one day you're giving thanks to God and you're crying, just crying and saying how beautiful your life is and how you're sorry to everybody that you used to be so mean, and giving this big old I've changed. And then that same night you're going live and you're a completely different person, and you wonder why people don't believe a word you say. Like, it makes no sense, right? Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think her punishment's going to be, Brenda? Do you have any thoughts on that? Native, Mark, any of you guys? What do you think will happen to Leticia? What do you think should happen to Leticia? Like, what do you think her punishment should be? You guys, it was so gorgeous out today. Oh my gosh. It was so beautiful. I love this Fiji spray. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells like summer. What's she in jail for? I never heard of her before. Well, gosh. How should we count thy ways? Mad About You smells good too. Well, she falsely accused a guy of R. This time I think it was she hit a police officer. Wait, what? Brenda, didn't she get arrested for hitting a police officer or something? And going after the people that adopt or are fostering her son? No, I don't think so. A lot of these trials. Lori Vallow is starting in April. Oh, Lord. So what you think? $25 an autograph on the night of the speech. Too little. That would be nice. Imagine if everybody got an autograph. That would come in handy. I'm telling you. Especially with my daughter's wedding coming up, with, I still got to help decorate, and, I got to contribute. And then the baby coming. This smells really good too. This is from a couple of years ago. Capri Seaside Citrus. Oh, this smells good. Murder of Stepson. Oh, Lori Vallow. Yeah. He's talking about Leticia, what she got charged with. Right, Robert? Were you speaking about Leticia? I have that song stuck in my head. From a distance. And the other thing too is, why can't we like who we like on the internet? So say I like, I watch this channel, right? It's a couple, and there's a lot of drama behind them from before. Yes, Mark, Leticia is a YouTuber. Well, she just became a YouTuber about, a year before she got arrested? She was saying she was going to, Native. So many threats of it, yes. Disgusting things she's said about her baby, yes. Saying that her baby was Satan, like so many things. But anyways, why can't we go where we want to go and like who we like on YouTube without everybody, certain people looking in the chats to see what we're typing and then coming to attack us? Even though if we haven't said a word about that person, right? We haven't talked about that person, nothing to do with them. These people will see a channel, say there's two channels, two creators. One of the creators is going, talking crap about the other creator. But you yourself likes the one creator that this person's talking about. So when they go live, you go in the chat sometimes. Well, that person will watch the chat and see who's in there and see who supports this creator. And then they'll talk shit about the people that are in the chat. Why? Like, why can't you just talk about the person you don't like? Why do you have to go after the subscribers or I've never understood that. Like, that's not fair to subscribers. That's not fair to viewers that are watching the people, supporting the people they like. That's a huge problem here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, Native. You crazy. That's funny. Where are you getting all these jokes, girl? From a distance. had that damn song. Hold on. I want a snack. Oh, I know what I know what I'm gonna have. I know. Now, Moxie had sent me an amazing candy bar, right? It was spicy, right? It tasted spicy. It was kind of hot. So I don't know how many candy bars I've tried to find that I could get the same kind of taste from, and I can't. This one's cinnamon horchata. I mean, it was good. Obviously, I've eaten quite a bit of it, but that didn't do it. This one's the Mexican hot chocolate. Same thing. That one didn't do it. So it's really frustrating. I need to find that damn candy bar. Hi, Dances with Squirrels. Why can't we all just be cool and make bad jokes on the internet for gigs? That's right. That's right, Dancing with Squirrels. How are you? They have no life. That's right, Robert. These are so good. Yeah. People are just natural haters. And it's not like they're just giving an opinion of somebody, right? These are so good. So you can find these at your local grocery outlet too. Or Costco has them. I don't like marshmallows. What is that? What's this thing at the bottom? It says earnings upcoming. Never seen that. Weird. Well, I'm on StreamYard, so I haven't gotten a check from YouTube for like 3 months. Look. But I have to take into consideration I haven't been on YouTube hardly at all. So, I mean, you shouldn't really get paid from YouTube if you're not making any content. You love bad jokes? Native's got some funny ones. She's our jokester around here. Where's Picker? Oh, he might still be working. So I'm hoping this weekend, I make some decent money with work. I have things I need to do in life here, you know? So who's going to keep up on the West trial, you guys? No. No. Native, I would need to do a lot more on TikTok. Even though I have almost 10,000 followers on there, I don't make money on there because TikTok, for some reason, you have to have a lot more, because I have a lot of videos on there, but it's some crazy amount. These are really good too. They're these. But like I said, you can't expect to get paid when you're not putting any effort in, you know? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think right, Brenda, ease on down the road. But I don't think people should get paid from drama either. I don't. I think if you're bashing somebody, you're sending a bunch of haters to go over and make someone's life miserable or to cause them stress or whatever. I don't think those kind of videos should be monetized. I don't think those people should get paid for that. You know how many channels have grown because of drama? That's why I've stayed away from it for the most part. So, Robert, what are you going to do with your free time? I think so, Brenda. Yeah. I looked it up the other day. The Native, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me look. Hold on really quick. Hold on. That's gonna suck if it can't be viewed, Brenda. I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, so this preview of West Boys' murder trial. Hold on.
More than 2 years after 2 toddlers were reported missing in California City, and a year after the district attorney charged the adoptive parents with murder, the trial for Trezell and Jacqueline West is starting Tuesday. David Kaplan spoke to an attorney about the big questions that need to be answered in court. David.
The community has been waiting for answers and closure for a sad story that's gripped the hearts of the entire nation. Trezell West and his wife Jacqueline told us December 23rd, 2020 that 2 days earlier, 4-year-old Oren and 3-year-old Orson were outside on the sidewalk when he was bringing firewood into the house. They say Jacqueline was in their California City house wrapping Christmas gifts that they didn't want them to see.
Robert. John.
House, saw it in there. One house, came back out.
Remember that?
See him now. I immediately
Bullshit.
asked my wife, "Did you see boys?" She said no.
He claimed he went back outside.
Bullshit.
I realized that I left the gate open, and I panicked, came inside the house. So
And they just vanished.
Once that
Both of them.
hadn't pan out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold, and I got in the van and I hit a bunch of corners.
After calling and searching for the boys, the couple says they called the California City Police Department. Police searched for the boys while the California City community looked too. A few months later, the Bakersfield Police Department took over the case. In March 2022, Kern County District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer announced what the District Attorney's Office investigation revealed.
This morning, I'm saddened to announce that the investigation has revealed that Oren and Orson West are deceased.
She said the investigation revealed they died 3 months before their adoptive parents reported them missing.
3 months.
DA Zimmer said the bodies had not been found, but that there's sufficient evidence to charge and convict Trezell and Jacqueline. Trezell and Jacqueline moved from Bakersfield to California City 3 months prior to reporting the boys missing. I asked Ron Zambrano, an attorney not involved in the case, about the big questions hanging over this case.
I'm very interested to see what circumstantial evidence there would be presented in order to, plug those 2 holes. Manner of death and that there is a death.
Okay, tell us. Are they going to have it?
Here at the Kern County Courthouse tomorrow at 9 a.m. when the opening statement starts. The closing arguments are scheduled for June 1st, and the jury deliberations.
Closing arguments are scheduled for June 1st.
As will be at the courthouse throughout the entire trial. in downtown Bakersfield. David Kaplan.
They didn't say if it's going to be televised.
Now at 10:30, we're
Good night, Lexi, honey. Thank you for hanging with us tonight. Nice to see you. Thank you for being supportive. You're always so sweet. Do you know if they ever found the little girl somewhere? They did not. Native, they did not. Nope. Now listen, you guys. So they're charging them with second-degree murder, right? They're being charged with 6 felony counts, okay? One of them being second-degree murder. And they're saying when one of the detectives gave that press conference, and she said, we're saddened to announce that, the West boys are no longer with us. Well, I can understand why it would be assumed that they were no longer with us, but they feel they have sufficient evidence to charge them with murder. So I'm curious to know what evidence they have, because we never know. Right, John? Yeah. And then all the train derailments with toxic chemicals. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. And then people breaking in Washington State. There was somewhere where people broke into somewhere. What was it called? I can't remember the name. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Look at those. Robert. Did you guys see Robert's comment? When I asked him what his plans were. While his wife's gone. Did you see what he said? So you guys keep Graceful Dragon and her daughters in your prayers, please. She's got a long road ahead of her. Losing her husband. She needs our prayers, you guys. The world is in chaos. That's right. Native says, tell us your theories about things going on around the world, Bella. I don't know if you want me to, Native. I believe, I have to be careful. A lot of this is done intentionally. There's a plan, It's all meant to happen this way, but I've always said it's good versus evil. So why is it so hard to believe, for people to believe there are evil people out there who are trying to destroy this country, in this country, right? They're masked as something else. So, I don't know. How long have I been on here? 1 hour and 10 minutes. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta wash my face. Thank you, Native. I will let her know. We've been together 37 years. It's time for a newer model. Over here, because we don't have them installed in the first place. But it may not always be this way. The powers that be are using this chaos to bring in loss. Thank you. John knows. John knows. Yep. And John, you know we have to be so careful in what we say, right? That's exactly it. Robert, well, you've been together 37 years for a reason, right? I mean, that's a long time. That's a long time. I was with mine 30 years. Even though we were separated for a few of those years, but it's a long time. You think so, Brenda, too? It's true. And unfortunately, we have to be very careful in what we talk about. And I wish YouTube would not be like that, because maybe, I don't know. I think there's things that need to be discussed, you know? Good night, Native. Love you guys. I'm going to go. Let me know. Picker isn't here, so I was going to say. There you go. Brenda. Well, they're the Pockies. And they have almonds on them. They're not just the plain chocolate ones. I got these at Grocery Outlet. See, when you see something at Grocery Outlet, you have to snag it right then. Because the next time you go back, they might not have them anymore. Let me show you one more thing I absolutely love. Hold on. They had a ton of these, but I went back to get another bag of them, and they were gone. Gone. All of them. Let me show you. Hold on. That candle that Moxie sent, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Okay. So these are delicious. When are you going up before? This month. This month. She's going to let me know for sure the date and time next week. And it might be more than 200 people, Mark. Yikes. So these are so good. They're like a rice cracker, but they've got this white powder on top that's like sweet. These are delicious. So I went back to get another bag because it comes with like 12 packs of these in it. And they were all gone. They've been there they kept getting them for quite a while, and I wasn't interested. And then I tried them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get some more of those. Went back, and they were all gone. But very crunchy. And this is like a sweet stuff on top. Right, John? It wouldn't be important. It wouldn't be appropriate anymore. Yum. All right. Oh my gosh. So I gotta find out where I can get more of these. Maybe if I go to like an Asian market or something, I might be able to find an Asian store. I could eat a ton of these. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting our channel. You guys have been with me for a long time. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm slowly coming back, guys. I mean, I have to admit, good night, Robert. Love you, sweetie. I have to admit, after the divorce was final and all that, you know, it took a lot out of me, and I kind of got in a funk. It was hard. It was a hard thing to go through, to accept, you know. But I'm learning to accept those things that I cannot change, right? I'm learning to accept the things for what they are and not question it. Like, it is what it is. If you don't have control over something, you need to give it to God or your higher power or whatever. And, you know, I've gotten through all of this stuff without drinking, without being on opiates, without, you know, I'm doing pretty well. And as long as I keep putting my faith in God, I'll be okay. Good night, John. Hugs to you too, honey. All right. I love you guys very much. As much as I can love you, you know. You're all very sweet. You're all very special. And I love you, like I said, as much as I can love you for the relationship we have. The relationship I have with all of you. All right. Mwah, mwah. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. And I will see you next time. Which you never know. Could be tomorrow. You don't know. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Bye. Good night, Mark.